All right, let's talk about something that I think drives all of us a little bit crazy, digital clutter. We're going to dig into the promise of a simpler, faster, and just a more enjoyable phone. You know that feeling when your phone just feels slow, it's packed with icons, and the notifications just never, ever stop?
Oh, absolutely. That's not just you. That's pretty much everyone. It's a huge problem. Your phone feels sluggish, you can't find what you need, and it feels like every single app is screaming for your attention. And that's exactly what we are going to tackle today.
And this right here, this is what it looks like. You know the deal. You've got, 4 different to-do list apps, 3 weather apps, and they all basically do the same thing. It just creates chaos. Your phone's battery life takes a hit, its performance suffers, and you're stuck in this endless cycle of updating apps you barely even open. It's like a digital death by 1,000 cuts.
And look, I've been there myself. I went on this journey where I took my own phone from over 200 apps down to less than 30. And the craziest part? I didn't lose a single bit of functionality. In fact, what I gained was a whole lot of sanity.
So how on earth did I do that? Well, it all comes down to a shift in philosophy. You have to forget this idea of having 50 different specialized tools. What you actually need are just a few powerful, multifunctional ones. I call it the Swiss Army solution.
This right here, this is the core idea. The whole app ecosystem wants you to believe you need a separate app for every tiny little function. But the real key to decluttering is finding these powerhouse apps that do several things really well, letting you consolidate your digital life into just a few hubs.
Okay, enough with the theory. Let's get into the good stuff. I'm going to show you the exact apps that I think perfectly embody this Swiss Army philosophy.
First up, we have to talk about the undisputed king of consolidation, Notion. Now, don't just think of this as another app. You have to think of it more like a complete, totally customizable workspace for your entire life.
I mean, just look at this list of what it can replace. Your to-do list apps, your project planners like Trello or Asana, all your note-taking apps, even a personal CRM for your contacts. Notion handles all of it in one interconnected space. Now, I will say there's a bit of a learning curve, for sure, but the payoff in simplicity is just immense.
All right, next up is a tool for a totally different kind of thinking. Obsidian isn't really for organizing your tasks. It's for connecting your ideas. People call it their second brain for a reason.
So it's kind of like building your own personal Wikipedia? Exactly. But it's actually even more powerful than that. By linking all your different notes together, from book summaries, meeting minutes, those random shower thoughts, you start to see these incredible patterns in your own thinking that you would have totally missed otherwise. It can replace your note apps, your mind mapping tools, your bookmark managers. It lets you build a true personal knowledge base that grows with you.
Okay, so we've talked about the big, heavy-hitting consolidators. Now let's shift gears and talk about some quick, super satisfying wins. I guarantee there are apps on your phone right now that are completely 100% redundant. First on the chopping block, any dedicated QR code scanner app. Seriously, your phone's built-in camera has been able to do this for years now. You just open the camera, point it at a code, and boom, you're done. It is the perfect example of a single-use app you can delete this very second. And here's another one, the flashlight app. Come on. This function has been built directly into your phone's control center or quick settings for like a decade. There is absolutely no reason to have a separate app taking up space for this. Go ahead, delete it. It'll feel great.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get to the most important part, the how. I'm going to lay out a really clear, step-by-step plan you can follow over the next 4 weeks to actually make this happen without getting overwhelmed.
See? Breaking it down makes it totally manageable. Week 1, you do nothing but track. Use your phone's built-in screen time feature to get some cold, hard data on what you actually use, not what you think you use. Week 2 is all about planning, picking your Swiss Army apps and figuring out how to export your data. Week 3, that's your trial run. You commit to only using the new setup. Then by week 4, you're ready for that final, glorious cleanup. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Now, before you start that final cleanup, hold on. There is one absolutely crucial step we need to talk about. Making the switch without losing any of your important stuff. Let's cover how to do this the smart way.
Seriously, do not skip this prep work. Before you hit that delete button, export your data. Take some screenshots of any important settings. And please, for the love of all that is good, check for paid subscriptions. There's nothing worse than realizing you're still paying for an app that isn't even on your phone anymore.
And let's have a little reality check here. This is not about achieving some kind of perfect, rigid minimalism. The goal is to reduce complexity while keeping the tools that you actually need. If you're a professional musician, you're going to keep your specialized music apps, right? This is all about personal efficiency, not about following somebody else's strict set of rules.
So, the only real question left is, are you ready to take back control and finally declutter your digital life?
Here's your first simple step. Don't try to boil the ocean. Just look at your phone right now and identify one single category. Maybe it's notes, maybe it's to-do lists, and pick one consolidator app to try out this week. That's it. That's how you get started.
Hey, if you found this helpful, it would mean the world to us if you'd share it with a friend. And of course, please make sure you click that like button and subscribe to our channel for more explainers like this one. Thanks for watching.